All right. Hey everybody, Shane here,
Billy D. Kid. I forgot
and
to
this is
say howdy.
not. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I mean, that is your intro.
Well, yeah, howdy. I'm Billy D. Kid is usually my intro.
Huh. I just realized that I am recording my toolbar.
Oh man, that's how you get it done.
All right. Well, I did expand my screen. So let me change that real quick.
Just get the technical difficulties out the way. That real shit.
Okay. So I'm just gonna cut the intro from that last segment because I accidentally hit stop video. I'm a fuck ass. All right. Okay. So this is Pokemmo. Bill, would you like to explain what that is?
I will explain what Pokemmo is. The Pokemmo is where you go and you stick the Pokemon Fire Red ROM into the folder and you get on the client and you play the Pokemon Fire Reds, but you play it with other people. It's pretty insane.
Um, and it's basically how you should play Pokemon, in my opinion.
Pretty much. It's like, you know how when you were a kid, if you're not like 5 and watching this video,
Why would a 5-year-old be on YouTube?
I don't know, because irresponsible parents?
Good point.
So, anyway, yeah, it's like, because Pokemon was made for you to like trade and battle and play with other people, but it was always kind of difficult before DS with the global system and stuff. But this is just a way you can play it with all kinds of people online, and it's pretty cool. And I'm gonna go with Bulbasaur, and you can see Shane over there going with the Charmander,
As usual.
which means my rival is gonna go grab his Charmander, and your rival is gonna go grab his Bulbasaur.
What did you name your Bible?
Benny from Fallout.
I named mine Critics. Since we're going with the entire art theme, we are artisans, and our rival might as well be critics.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
If I gotta
Haters.
use Growl.
Mine should have been
Haters gonna hate
mine should have been hater. That would have been great.
because
Billy
you don't have critics, you have haters.
Billy the Kid fought hater. I'll be the best. And now he's gonna whoop my ass with his damn Charmander. Some hot Charmander on Bulbasaur action going on here. And by
Yeah.
action I mean tackle, scratch, tackle, scratch, tackle, growl, shaking it
Ooh.
up a bit.
You ready for X and Y where things will look a little better?
Oh, a little better. Do you want me to smite you right now? They're gonna look a lot better. They're gonna look sexy as hell.
I want you to explain it to those who don't pay attention to Pokemon history.
Oh, well, basically, Pokemon X and Y, which I've already pre-ordered. Y, it's gonna be sex on so many levels.
I almost thought you said sex on wheels.
It's gonna be sex on wheels.
I mean, it is mobile, it's for 3DS.
True. You know what? I'm gonna do something that I've done both of the other times we tried to start recording this. I'm gonna touch my mic. There we go. It's too close to my mouth. Anyway, yeah. If you haven't been keeping up with X and Y, you're probably living under a rock or something, and just everything looks so good. And if you think Mega Evolutions are a bad thing, you can come fight me right now because
Yeah,
I've been
Mega Evolutions are one of the reasons, one of many, that I actually started wanting to get the sixth generation of Pokemon games. Because I played up till the fourth, and then I realized they're the same game. Like, yes, they add new elements with the advancement in technology, but the overarching story is always the same.
honestly, for me, the biggest change out of all of them was Black and White because for me,
Yeah, yeah.
especially Black and White 2, where it's a lot easier to get a wider variety of Pokemon. Oh, I forgot I can drag my Bulbasaur out to follow me. Come here.
Yeah, he bowled me.
Oh, I gotta fix my cursor. It's not Homestuck anymore. I don't know what happened. Anyway, so yeah. But
No,
for me, it was
how do
like,
you get ahead of me?
I don't know, because you were fighting shit.
Well, aren't you?
Well, I am now, but I wasn't when I got ahead of you.
Well then,
God, learn how things work.
well, we do
Jesus.
read Homestuck where nothing works.
Oh, I thought you were talking about right now in fucking. I thought you meant like how did I get past you in Pokemon? Like how did I walk past you physically?
That's
No, I'm
kind of
still
simple.
behind in Homestuck.
I'm caught up. Would you like me to
God
spoil something?
damn it! That's the second time I haven't had Pokeballs and encountered a Hoot Hoot. Just goddamn Hoot Hoot coming in ruining my day. Son of a bitch, little bird asshole.
So I think I'm going to explain how I play Pokemon games as opposed to you. We both do it very competitively, but with Bill's style, he does it in a manner that you're actually supposed to play Pokemon. But
Yeah.
I'm more of a Final Fantasy player where I just enjoy my set party team and I just go with that. That's why I'm looking forward to my Mystery Dungeon playthrough. I know Sean's doing it for the Gamer Aid segment, but I'm gonna do it without evolving really. At the end, I'll just be like a level 100. Let's say I'm a Charmander. I'll just be a level 100 Charmander. That's when I'm gonna stop.
Ooh, what did you name your Charmander?
Char.
Char? Real
Yeah.
goddamn original. Jesus. I'm sorry, I'm a little too hostile tonight.
Are
Yeah.
you a defensive driver?
I am a defensive driver. I'm an extremely defensive driver. If I'm driving my truck and I think that you're going to fucking try to pass me up, I'm gonna just go like 2 miles per hour because I don't give a fuck what you're doing. Like Jesus Christ. But anyway, I named my Bulbasaur Solaire because it makes sense because Red's Bulbasaur knows Solar Beam when he first gets it.
For those of you who don't know that, that is from the manga, which you should
Yes.
read because it's much better than the current anime. However, they are making an anime based on the manga called Pokemon The Origin,
No, no, no,
which
no, no. It's not based on the manga, you
no,
silly.
it's based on the game. It's based on the games.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, to me, they're the same thing. The only difference is Red has a Bulbasaur, and the game Red has a Charmander.
Well, I mean, also Game Red doesn't have a Poliwhirl.
Well, you had to have your first Pokemon. That's kind of the story of the manga. The
Yeah.
story
I
of
was
Red
so
is
confused when I first started reading the manga, which I haven't read very much of it, but like whenever I saw Red already had a Poliwhirl, or did he have Poliwhirl or Poliwrath?
he has Poliwhirl, and then it evolves into Poliwrath whenever he's drowning.
Yeah. His Poliwhirl just whoops that the Nidoran's ass.
And then he gives it to the little girl
Yes.
because he's a very generous Red.
He's a very generous Red. He's not a generous person. He is a generous Red.
The one and the only.
Do you say the pun in the only?
The one and the only.
I thought you said pun. I'm like, I didn't see a pun there. Oak,
I'm sorry.
God, get off my ass. Jesus Christ.
What am I doing? I'm speeding
Fucking
through too
Oak.
fast. Oh, would you like to hear a theory about Oak?
Sure, why not? Hit me.
Alright, so he may have been a champion, which was explained in the manga that he was at one point, but the game Oak was a champion.
Well, yeah, that would make sense because of like the speech he gives you when you beat the thing.
Yeah, yeah. Except in the beginning where he's just like, I'm too old to do anything now. Like, really? Did you spend your entire life
Well,
being a
actually,
master?
though, and if you think about it, the ghost leader, she says
Yeah.
something about Oak being a trainer.
In the manga, she actually knows Oak personally.
Well, yeah, I mean, you would assume she does on here too.
Well, you said earlier that the new anime wasn't the manga because they have differences.
Well, yeah, but that's a similarity. They also have similarities. Not the anime and anything else. The anime is its own little thing. Fuck the anime.
We're talking about the origin anime.
Yeah, but I mean like the anime with Ash Ketchup.
I remember that episode.
Wait, what episode?
That episode where he actually called himself like Ash Ketchup.
Was that a thing? Because I didn't know that was a thing.
It was because they had like ketchup flying through the air, and Pikachu looked so depressed over it.
Oh yeah,
Started hugging the ketchup bottle that was sliced in half by a scyther.
I remember that. You said sliced in half, and then I just remembered my Mewtwo was Psycho Cut and got really happy.
Yeah, I'm bringing back memories. Hey, Billy.
Did you?
No, let me go get my potion.
I sent you a friend thing. I don't know if you got it.
Would it have popped up on my screen?
Yes, it would have.
Well, it didn't.
There
Nope,
you
there it
go.
is.
We can be friends now.
Weren't we already friends for like the past 3 years? Or 4? How long have I known you?
Like 3 years, I think.
Okay. Freshman year, we've been going to the school for 4 years.
For you've been going there for 4 years.
Yeah,
I haven't.
whatever. I feel like I've known you forever. I've known Dylan forever, so if I'm using the transitive property, I've known you
I'm
forever.
lost without you, baby. You're still on my lonely. God, I keep running into shit.
I hope nobody in the comments are like bashing me for my lack of Pokemon knowledge.
Eh. I mean, I know a lot about Pokemon, so I'll try to compensate for you.
I recently just
I'm
got back into Pokemon because of the X and Y.
I'm lagging like a butt.
If I find anything that you want, just tell me.
Okay, I've never lagged playing this game before. Jesus Christ. There we go.
Like
I
if you
mean,
want a Hoot Hoot or Pikachu.
if you find a Hoot Hoot, I will gladly take it. Oh,
Oh, pardon me.
that was pleasant.
It was like a little vibration.
Caterpie. Caterpie. I hate Caterpie, by the way. Just throwing that out there. I
My
really
computer's
don't like
so fucked
Caterpie.
up.
Wait, what?
My computer's so physically fucked up.
Oh, physically?
Yeah. Have you seen it? It's held together by hot glue.
Yes, I know. Don't you have like multiple computers though?
I have 4.
I mean, four is still a good bit.
Yeah, but this is like my gaming one. My other one is a web browser, and the other one's for school, so I really don't want to add too much to it, even
Yep.
though I've already started making music on that one,
Yeah.
so
My
kind of.
my this computer, my computer that's like my personal computer, Chrome started doing the shit that my school computer did where it stops opening completely.
Oh, wait, do you want the Pikachu?
Yes, did you find one?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's male, so you can't call it Carmen Electra, but you
damn.
can call it Cameron Electra.
No, no, it doesn't work. Doesn't work.
I can still give it to you.
I'm gonna think of a name for it before you do though. I can do
Um,
this.
I have 5 balls. I'm just gonna catch it. I can always rename it. It's not like you have to name it instantly.
I um.
I can name it before I trade it.
Well, yeah, I
All
know.
right.
I wasn't saying you had to name it like the instant that you caught it.
No, that's how it works in games, though.
Well, yeah, but you can't catch it you can't catch it the instant that you name it. I am
You
so
can't name it to
smart.
catch the instant that you catch it. What you're trying to say?
All right, let me. Yeah, you can't even name it when you catch it on here anyway.
Yeah.
It's like
What I was what I was thinking was just like last time I tried giving you a Pikachu. I didn't name it, but when I traded it, it didn't work anymore. Like you had to keep it as Pikachu.
yeah.
So I'll just name it whatever you think of it because I already have one. I'll try to find another
Wait,
one.
you found two?
I wish. If so, I'm gonna make them. I'm not gonna give them to you. If I find a male and a female, I'm getting a light ball so I can go get a Pichu.
I mean, I'll let you borrow one to meet it when we get to the point where you can do that, which isn't till like in the game anyway.
We just have to go through like 4 more cities.
Gonna be like 158 episodes. Jesus.
Uh, that's like more than the number of Pokemon in Generation 1.
Well, yeah, but still.
See, I know my Pokemon, don't yell at me.
There's 151 in Generation 1, but still, like,
If you count Mew. Yeah, if you count Mew.
people are gonna, like, yell at me for copying people who are already doing a video on this, but I wanted to do a video on this before I knew this person did videos on this. But Nate Wants to Battle and Dookie Shed are, like, trying to get into Cerulean right now, and they're on episode, like, 41 or 42.
What have they been doing?
Oh, Jesus. Mainly just fucking around.
No, okay, well, I guess that's where we have a difference. We're actually trying to play through it
Well,
legitimately.
no, like they progress and everything. They're also doing a challenge though,
Uh,
and
yeah. I just got a Charmander. That's the entirety of my playthrough.
they're doing a challenge where they're trying to. It's like I guess I'll explain this just for people because it's kind of an interesting challenge. It's called like the Rocket Challenge or something like that, where you can only catch a certain types of Pokemon, which are poison type, bug type. Oh god, certain normal types and ghost types.
Okay, by challenge, is this self-implemented, or is there like a challenge within the game that lets you only do that?
It's just self implemented.
Okay. Because a bunch of people ask me if that Nuzlocke is a setting you can switch on, which, like, I can see where you think that, but no, it just makes the game more fun.
Yeah, it's just a thing that people made up to just have pretty much.
Have you read the comics, the Nuzlocke comics?
No, I've not actually.
I'm in the Fire Red, which is actually like the second season.
Hmm.
Uh, it's pretty good so far. It starts off with Mew talking to Mewtwo, like, Mewtwo is the son. He's like, can I leave? Mew's like, as long as I'm living, no. I will kill you one day. Good luck.
Mewtwo is kind of an ass.
No, this is Mew talking to Mewtwo.
Yeah, I know that. Just
No, is Mewtwo's like, I want to leave. I don't want to be on this rock anymore. And Mew's like, yeah, I can leave whenever I want. Be free spirit.
I mean, have you seen Mew? Have you watched Pokemon 2000? Jesus Christ, Mew is the cutest thing to ever exist.
Yes.
Like,
I I stopped watching Pokemon after the Hoenn region
I stopped watching after the Johto region. So you
with the
actually
Orange
watched
Islands.
further into the anime than I did.
Well, I never did watch it like completely. If it was on, I'd watch it. I have a few of the episodes on VHS and a few of the movies on DVD.
VHS man, people aren't gonna know what that is.
We're not that old.
I know that, but like, there's so many people, like, that just it bothers me that freshmen in high school don't know what a fucking VHS tape is. It makes me feel so old. To like, I own a VHS player and tons of VHS tapes, and it's like people are like, what's a VHS? I'm like, it's the same thing as a DVD, pretty
Except
much,
not.
except not on a disc. It's
Yeah, the DVD stands for like digital video disc or some
it's
shit.
on it's on a film, okay? It's God.
Yeah. What does VG? Wow, almost a VGHS. What does VHS stand for?
VGHS. I don't
I
know what
watched that shit. That is good shit.
best
Which
shit.
which actually means a whole lot more for me because of my
Sounds like
body.
you smoke it. It's the good shit.
No, the season 2 finale played today, and I almost cried.
Today,
You know I
whale
have issues with my
calls.
voice.
Just for for a whole episode, just perform whale calls.
I'll do that whenever they actually have whale Pokemon.
Like fucking whale lord who weighs less
Did you?
than damn air.
Yeah, so it actually floats, which makes sense because isn't he like the
He
flying
is
whale?
the float whale Pokemon. Like
Uh,
he's like a physical pool float.
did you see this thing on Tumblr when they had a picture of Wailord's expected model, and they just enlarged the Whaler sprite to be half the screen?
I remember. I think it was in Pokemon Coliseum and XD and Stadium that you were not allowed to use Wailord in. Actually, I think Stadium's before Wailord's time, but the rest of them were like,
Yeah, I was thinking Coliseum, but even in Coliseum, isn't that Johto?
is it? I
I think
don't.
Coliseum's Johto, and then Coliseum 2 maybe Hoenn.
I don't know. All I know is that you couldn't use Wailord until like Pokemon Battle Revolution because he couldn't fit on the damn screen.
I really wanted Battle Revolution. That was like the first Wii game I actually saw. then I found out that people said it wasn't that good.
Yeah, I heard out. I heard out. What?
That actually made a little bit of sense.
Well, anyway, I found out that it was like complete shit, pretty much, from what I had heard. At least compared to if you've played Pokemon XD or Pokemon Stadium or Pokemon Coliseum or any of that nonsense.
Wasn't Stadium just another? Basically, it was a 3D Pokemon game. You didn't explore anything.
Stadium was, yeah, Stadium was
Yeah,
like,
I remember playing Stadium with my Pokemon Yellow cartridge. I plugged that into the back of my 64 controller. My cousin got so mad whenever I started a new Yellow game because we had gotten the Mewtwo, and we just used that the entire time in Stadium.
see, now for me, it's like Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green are so easy that
hmm
catching Mewtwo doesn't feel like a big deal. But that also might be because there's like 20 something legendaries now.
Um, they got the birds, and Moltres is no longer in Victory Road. Then they also have the one dog that you can catch. But I'm pretty sure you can also get Deoxys. No, I know for a fact you can get Deoxys,
Well, I mean, I'm
Jirachi.
not talking about just in Fire Red Leaf Green. I mean overall, since I
What
have
you say Fire Red.
since I have the Black and White 2 and all that,
hmm
you can catch almost every legendary in Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver. It's ridiculous.
Well, it looks like that's going to be my second playthrough.
I mean, you can seriously catch just about every legendary Pokemon. Now that I think about it, you can get Kyogre, Groudon, and well, you can get Kyogre in one and Groudon in the other. But if you trade one over to the other game, you can get Rayquaza. So you can get just about every legendary.
Wait, did you play the home games any?
The I've actually beaten the Hoenn games. I got my
Okay,
first
okay.
shiny Pokemon off the Hoenn games.
Yeah, that's true. So can I'm done. I really want to talk to you about this because you know John Michael. He told me that he's gotten a Groudon in Sapphire, which I said was bullshit because you could only get Kyogre. But he told me that you can get Groudon after you beat the Elite Four, and you just have to look for weather patterns. I'm like, no, that's Pokemon Emerald.
Yeah, that's only Emerald. I'm like 99.8% sure that that's
Uh,
only Emerald.
I should know. I've owned all three of the games.
I mean, I currently do own all three of them. One of them being yours.
Exactly.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure that you
You also
can.
have my Diamond and Pearl game
Oh
because
yeah,
Platinum came out later, and I actually stopped caring in the Diamond and Pearl saga.
Gen 4 actually did kind of kill my love for Pokemon for a little bit. Because I really didn't like Gen 4. I don't know what it was about it. I just did not like it. The designs for the Pokemon didn't do it for me.
Oh yeah.
The region didn't do it for me. This,
Oh, like crossing one side of a mountain to get to the other side. That was
yeah,
terrible. Uh, you know what I did the entire time in Diamond and Pearl? I stayed underground in the underground caves.
yeah, I know. It was just, I don't know. I don't think they did. They could have done better with the region in Gen 4. It
Yeah.
wasn't. It didn't feel too unique or anything. It kind of felt really bland almost.
I think they focused too much on story actually.
Yeah,
Because if you go to the one of the libraries, they actually have accounts like stating Pokemon evolved from humans and humans evolved from Pokemon.
yeah.
Like they just focus too much on the story and I don't think enough on the gameplay. Because
Black,
I literally only caught maybe 13 Pokemon and that was it. I was done.
yeah. Black and White 2 though really did it for me. Black
Yeah,
and
that
White,
was like Nintendo's restart with the thing because they started over with the routes too.
yeah. Black and White 2 did it for me more than Black and White 1 did. I don't know what it was about it, but I started
Nintendo, let's become Square Enix. Sequels for our sequels.
sequels for our sequels. But yeah, they did a really good job with Black and White and Black and White 2, and I especially liked just being able to get Pokemon from other regions in Black and White 2. And my first team had Riolu and Growlithe and Mareep in it, and I was just like, okay, come at me, world, I will fuck you up.
Can you explain to me a thing?
Sure.
Manaphy and Lucario are considered legendaries, yet they have three
Actually,
evolutions. Or are they pseudo-legendaries?
Lucario. There's only six pseudo legendaries. Lucario is not considered a pseudo legendary. He's not even considered a legendary. He's just a Pokemon.
They made a big deal about him in one of the movies.
Well, yeah, they also did that with Zoroark, and he's really cool. But I mean, he's not legendary. The only pseudo legendaries are Dragonite, Salamence, Metagross, Tyranitar, Hydreigon, and I'm forgetting one. Shit. Shit. I can do this. Shit. I'm trying really hard right now because I know I'm forgetting. Oh, Garchomp. Yeah, those are the
Oh,
only
okay.
six. And
So
then
basically, the Pokemon before the legendaries start.
yeah, and then Manaphy's just weird.
They had another movie on it too, like with the Manaphy egg.
And then I remember getting my Manaphy egg on Pokemon Ranger, and that was really weird, but whatever.
How was Pokemon Ranger? I never played those games.
Oh, Pokemon Ranger was good, but we should probably talk about that in
Wait.
next episode because we're getting pretty over that time to end the episode. Oh God.
Turn it on.
Oh, I've got to take the reins. Oh,
You gotta
Shane.
do it manually.
Uh, he's giving computer advice. Just listen.
Shut up.
Oh, never mind. He's back.
Because my sisters, I don't think. The
Uh,
TV's on, but the box isn't on. Then turn the box on, but I pressed the on button on the TV remote.
what a smart one. Anyway, as I was saying,
I'm at level 13. I learned Metal Claw, so let's go fight some other Pokemon Gym Masters.
all right, yeah, we should end the episode here too because we're getting well over that time. I mean, it's the first episode, so it's not
Well,
too
it is
bad.
the introduction episode.
So this has been Billy D Kid and
Faces Phaser.
thank you for watching. Please stay tuned to see more Pokememos as we progress. And I'm gonna stop rambling like I do at the end of everything.
Alright, and one more thing. This video is brought to you by Nintendo Game Freak, the guys behind PokeMMO, and viewers like you. Thank you.